Here is a quick comparison between the Salter stainless digital kitchen scales, currently retailing at £19.99, versus the cheap and cheerful nifty kitchen stuff weighing scales from Poundland at just £1. So let's compare these two and see which is the best value for money. So first off, let's have a quick look at the Poundland weighing scales. Here's the box, and it says it can weigh up to 1 kilograms. And it comes with its own measuring container that measures up to 500 millilitres, and then it weighs up to 1,000 grams, 1 kilogram, in intervals of 20 grams. And there's an adjuster here to zero the scales on zero. Just turn it around. So if we put the plastic scales on, and then let's try and zero the scales. So there you go. And here is the Salter stainless steel Aquatronic digital kitchen scales, currently retailing at £19.99. Battery compartment at the back. It comes with a battery. Very streamlined. Does feel a quite solid piece of equipment. So I'm really quite impressed with it. And switch it on. It's got an on-off button. It's got a unit button. So if I just switch it on, and then it should zero as soon as you switch it on, which it has done. And then you can also change the units from grams to ounces, pounds and ounces, fluid ounces and millilitres. And it weighs up to 6,000 grams, 6 kilograms, or £13. So that's quite good. So let's just weigh my mug of water, which I've got to hand. And there you go, 497 grams, or £1 and 15 ounces. Now it can also measure millilitres of water or fluid ounces. So I've got in this container here approximately 300 millilitres of water, just slightly over. So if we go to millilitres, and there you go, it's 332 millilitres. So that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate, that is. So let's see if I can weigh some butter in it. I'm actually following a recipe here. Oh, there you go, cheap and cheerful. So let's measure out 15 grams and see how easy it is in the cheap and cheerful weighing scales. So that looks about zero. Now let's weigh 20 grams of, 15 grams of butter. This has a 20 gram scale, so it's just got to be slightly under that 20 gram scale. So let's put some butter in there. Now you can see that hasn't actually changed the scale. It's still on zero. If I tap it, now that has gone up. So you can see that it's a little bit tricky with these scales, because with a small amount of weight, it doesn't readily move the scales up. A bit more. I think that's probably about 15 grams. That's about 15 grams. It's just under the 20 grams mark. And if I lift it up, you can probably see. It's just under the 20 grams. So it's about 15 grams. It's not the most accurate way of measuring 15 grams. Now let's try it in the Salter digital scales. Let's just get a measuring jug and put it on the scales. And then if we switch it on, it should zero with the weighing jug on. So there it is, it's at zero. And what we can do now is we can actually change the we can change the unit, so it's on ounces at the moment, now it's on millilitres, and now it's on grams. This will be interesting to see if we did in fact measure 15 grams from the cheap and cheerful Poundland scale. So let's put these in. There's 13. And how about that? That's amazing. We did indeed measure exactly 15 grams in the cheap and cheerful Poundland scales. For my final conclusion, you really can't argue about the value for money for these Poundland scales, being only £1, and they come with a measuring container as well, and they're quite lightweight and easy to carry. But for my preference, I would go for these digital Salter kitchen scales at £19.99 because it's so much easier to measure out your ingredients, and they feel pretty sturdy as well, so I think these should last quite a long time. So if you're a keen baker, I would definitely go for these. So let me know what you think in the comments section below, and if you enjoyed my video, please thumbs it up and subscribe if you can for a lot more tech reviews to come.